Third Layla. And I hope majority of us speaks Tangkhul. How many of us doesn't understand Tangkhul? Can I see hands raised? Okay, at least only three of them, so I'm going to speak in Tangkhul. So I'm very delighted to be here. Tangkhul Student Union Dimapur Linging Shi Jung Ningai Te. You saw now, can you approach the opportunity plus ishi Tangkhul Kernau church pastors in and I'd like to welcome all the freshers to Dimapur. It's good to see a lot of you here. I think I see around 50-60 of you here, right? So I hope you have a good time here. So today I want to share certain things the things that I'm going to share with you are very simple things, yet it's so complex. It seems complex, but yet so simple at the same time. So let us assume that there are three boats. You're going to take all of these boats at one time or the other. Okay, so the first boat is you're going to be a very laid-back person. You're going to go, you're just going to say, Jalnedo. Yeah? Let life take its course, I'll just relax. Boat number two, you're going to work hard for your life. You're going to work for the betterment of yourself, for the society, but you're going to do it all alone. And that is not a very good ending to be in. And boat number three, you're going to work hard, you're going to achieve things in life, but you're not going to do that alone, but with God. There are three boats. Okay, so each of you, all of us we choose all of these boats at one time or the other. Okay, so let's just have a short discussion on this particular, what to say, or what do I refer to that as? This is a philosophy of life. I can say it's a philosophy of life, which all of us will be going through, will be choosing these things. Let me start that with a little bit of a story. There's a very cute story that I'd like to read out for you. See, there was a man. One day as he was walking along the shore, he looked down the beach and saw a human figure moving like a dancer. Please listen to the story carefully. He smiled to himself at the thought of someone who would dance to the day, and so he walked faster to catch up. As he got closer, he noticed that the figure was that of a young man, and that what he was doing was not dancing at all. The young man was reaching down to the shore, picking up small objects and throwing them into the ocean. He came closer still and called out, "Good morning. May I ask what it is that you are doing?" The young man paused, looked up and replied, "Throwing starfish into the ocean." "I must ask then, why are you throwing starfish into the ocean?" asked the somewhat startled wise man. To this, the young man replied, "The sun is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them in, they'll die." Upon hearing this, the wise man commented, "But young man, do you not realize that there are miles and miles of beach and there are starfish all along every mile? You can't possibly make a difference." At this, the young man bent down, picked up yet another starfish, and threw it into the ocean. As it met with the water, he said, "It made a difference for that one." So, I hope everybody got the gist of the story. All of you will make a difference. Your life has a purpose, your life has a value, your life makes a difference to a lot of people, to the society, to the nation as a whole. So we'll get back to the three-boat story that I mentioned in the beginning. So, issue with TV, issue TV, right? So we have to wake up from this slumber, or we have to wake up to reality. Are we asleep? Are we sleeping? Are we off track? Trong với giờ thằng ý bây giờ là lấy lá, khi cái là thằng thủ sĩ đó cũng chỉ biết ninh luôn sai cái này, cho nên what I'm going to share, as I said before, it's a very simple thing. So Leonardo da Vinci này khi mà nói simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Shamnak hai tha. I mean, in the end, you will find out that it is the most sophisticated thing that you can choose in your life. Life is sometimes very simple, but sometimes very complex. When you take it as complex, it is very simple. When you take it as simple, it is not that simple, it is complex. So, we are going to talk about this particular thing, the value of God in your life. Once you have that, everything else will follow. Alright, so you can work hard day in and day out, but without God, do you think it is worth it? What if I get a good job and I lose God in my life? Is it worth it? Is my job more important than God? Is your, let's say, your career more important than God? Your aim in life, is it more significant than God in your life? Do you think life without God will be colorful? I think life will be a total black and white. Or it will be just gray. You know, there is no color in your life without God. So, let's just get into that. Let's go with the flow. Quote number 1. Chalnedo, janedo. Right? Let's go with the flow. So, I have lived that life. A lot of us have lived that life. We do that today, tomorrow we change our mindset, and then every day it's a struggle. Every day it's a struggle for all of us. You're going to go through all the struggles. Sometimes you'll be, okay, chalo, janega. But then, when you do this, let's go with the flow attitude. It is going to take you to a destination one day. You may or may not like that destination, but by the time you realize it, it's too late. Okay, so you have time. I think a lot of you are just within 20 years old, majority of the freshers here, right? So when you get into the boat of let's go with the flow, it will take you to a destination which you may or may not like. So that is one danger of it. Number 2, you're going to learn